Hello and welcome to day two's build diary for my Flameblast of Celery Totem Build. So, today we are currently level 80. Actually, I just got 80. I've been doing some maps, as in I have 18 maps completed. Got third ascendancy done, and we've been doing pretty good. I got some pretty decent drops. Um, I did manage to get some decent rares. I do have a 6 link, which you guys will see some clips in a little bit of. Other than that, I got this scepter. I don't remember where I got this scepter, but it's pretty decent. It's got percent fire, it's got ignite chance, cast speed. It's like a low to mid scepter. Helmet I don't think has changed. Shield hasn't changed. Rings I touched up. I got a little bit better ring here. I did swap my amulet and I put on an anoint. Belt's the same. Flasks I think are all the same. I did make this one an instant flask because I rolled corrupting blood on my quartz. We are res capped. I do have a decent amount of chaos, and I'm starting to get block nodes. So we're getting to be block capped. Speaking of which, this is what the passive tree is looking like. I did go ahead and start taking all of the ignite nodes, as well as I'm starting to head down to the block nodes. I'm going to try to get block capped without glancing blows. I have to get a better shield, because this one's just not meant for block. But it's got, a lot of res on it. So I'm going to have to make up, 20-something fire res and some cold res. But, yeah, third ascendancy, I did pick up Conviction of Power, so I'm sitting on, whatever, 4 endurance, 5 power charges. Once I do get a couple trials done, I will go ahead and find Uber Lab, which I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do Divine Guidance. I don't know. I like Arcane Blessing, but the problem is I don't have Arcane Surge up a lot. I don't know. Arcane Surge is really nice, and I might take this. I don't know. I still haven't decided. But yeah, as far as jewels go, I don't have any jewels. I did do a couple of abysses, no good jewels. Currency, we do have an exalt and a divine. As far as maps though, I've done all my tier 1s, I have a couple tier 2s left to do, a couple tier 3s left. Same with 4s, and I haven't done any 5s, but I do have some 5s. I've been getting a lot of blights, so we have quite a few oils. I'm probably going to swap this anoint once I can get some better rings. Speaking of which, I have been keeping just some rares that I found, like this belt. Not great, but it's not bad. Same for this helmet. Pretty nice helmet. Let's see what else. I've been keeping cluster jewels just because eventually I plan on trying to 5-to-1 these. And then as far as gems go, I did manage to get a Stormcall of Tarthus, which is really cool. So basically this is a fizz dot instead of a lightning dot. So if I go by a normal Stormcall here, if I grab a Stormcall, you'll be able to see the difference. So this is lightning, duration, spell, AoE. This is spell, AoE, duration, physical. And it looks really cool too. It's like this red dot on the ground. If it'll decide to render. There we go. I've been having issues with rendering lately, and I don't know why. But certain spells aren't wanting to render. So it's really cool because it acts like Stormcall, where it gives you the bolt of lightning, and then the pools, like the pool of blood on the ground, is actually a fizz dot. And they kind of connect. So if I shoot some over here, you'll see it'll bounce and it'll shoot little things towards the other pools. So I might reroll that and try to play that. I don't know. I'm not really big on Fizz Dot. I love Chaos and, Elemental Dots. I'm not big on Fizz Dot builds, though. But, yeah. I'm going to get a map ready for us here. And in the meantime, I'm going to roll some clips of the drops that I've got. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well then.
Time is coin, Exile. And by if you mean to die, die quick. Die quick. I imagine this is the nicest thing you'll ever own.
Alrighty, so we're in a tier 5 bog. I guess I should go over my 6 link too. So I am running Spell Tome Room, multiple totems still, along with Combustion, and I swapped in Fire Pin and Ignite Proliferation for my last 2 links. Eventually, this Ignite Prolif is going to turn into Conk Effect once I get some of the Eater Exarch thingies and I can put ignites that you inflict spread to other enemies on gloves. This will come off. But so far we do have 98% chance to ignite. And it's not bad. The mapping is... I mean, it's not the greatest mapping ever. No dot build is going to have fast clear speed, let's be honest here. The single target, though, is just incredible. You literally, I'm melting bosses, literally. The one thing that is scary, and I've been seeing this all over YouTube and Twitch, fucking mercenaries are just deadly. Like, I thought it was because I don't really have a lot of defense, other than I'm, a little bit of block. No, everybody is saying that mercenaries are just fucking extremely deadly. Like this guy. He's wearing an Agnerod. Like, he may one-shot me. So what I've been doing is I've just been dropping my totems, drop my brand, and I just run away. And I just fucking off-screen them. And that seems to be working the best until my totems die. Which, I mean, my totems are fucking very tanky. And you can see them just getting melted by him. But yeah, this is kind of how bossing goes and single target is you drop your totems and one place, like I'm going to drop them over here, and then I'm going to go over here. Because the taunt, he will go after the totems instead of me. And that's what you want, is you want them to go after the totems instead of you. But yeah, you can see, like, it took a lot to kill him, and you might be saying, oh, you have Z DPS. I'll show you what my actual boss DPS is here on this boss, and you'll see the difference of how it's not, the build isn't Z DPS. It might be low DPS, but I'm not the problem here. It's the fact that these bosses are so fucking over-tuned that it's incredible. Like, look, that was a ghosted boss, map boss, and it's just melting it. And look, like, it's hitting me, and it's not doing hardly any damage. And yet I'm getting one-tapped by fucking mercenaries. I did throw a Chaos Golem in, just for the Chaos resistance. It does give me some dot multi, which is nice, for my ignites. But yeah, it's the build's feeling good. I do wish that I had a few more totems. It'd be nice to be setting on 6 totems instead of 5. Just an even number feels nice with multiple totems. By the way, this map is crafted, so I mean the boss has 15% increased damage, increased crit. Monsters have max life as ES. So like, dude, this is a pretty tanky map, and I still killed the boss twice as fast as what I killed the fucking mercenary. I will say this build is really good for expedition, weirdly enough, because of the Ignite Prolif. It's like you can see I can just kind of drop my totems, drop my brand, they ignite everything, and then it spreads, and everything just kind of dies. And I'm just walking around and recasting totems. And the reason, so this is a good question, because somebody asked me in Twitch chat, why am I recasting my totems so much? And the reason for that is our ascendancy node here says that we get 5% more damage per totem, per summon totem, and I regen mana for each summon totems, okay? And then on top of that, there is a node, let me find it, one of these. There's a node for totems recently. I don't remember where it is. I don't remember. Huh. What is... I think it is my life regen, maybe? Huh. I don't know. I swear I had a totem recently node, but maybe I'm just an idiot. But also, I'm always making sure that I have 5 totems up, because the more totems that I have up, the more damage that I'm going to deal, and the more life and mana regen that I have. And because I'm running Anger and Zealotry along with Tempest Shield, I don't have a lot of extra mana. So I need the mana regen to be able to cast, or to keep casting. So it's kind of a weird thing where you throw out a couple totems, and then you need a couple totems active to be able to cast the rest of your totems. Atlas Tree, which I can go over. Ooh, is that a Storm Secret? Oh, no, that's... Oh, I fucking need that. That is, never mind, that's not... Yeah. That's a Kikazaru. Oh, yeah, I need one more of them. Okay, so, in case you don't know, the reason that I'm so happy about a Kikazaru is there is a unique chestplate called a Soul Mantle. And it's really cool. I will actually hop in standard here and show you. There is a unique body armor called a Soul Mantle. And it says, socketed gems are supported by level 20 spell totem. Gives you a bit of spell damage, quite a bit of ES, more totem life. But it gives you a random hex when your totems die. So what you do is you run something like 2 Kikazarus, or you take the reduced curse effect nodes. Where is it? This one. You take this node here that does 18, 6, and 6, so you end up with 30% reduced effective curses, plus you wear like a Kikazaru's, which gives you 60, so you're 90% reduced effective curses, plus then you get like 10% on a jewel. It gives you 100% reduced effective curses, so curses do nothing. So you gain basically an extra link, plus a ton of ES, plus some spell damage, plus life, with this body armor. So if you can get one of these in League, it's super, super nice. Alright, so I'm back. So, now that we're back in League, as far as Atlas Tree goes, I'm going to be doing Shrine Nodes, Strong Boxes, and then I'm probably going to do Ghosts. Torment will be nice because I'm going to be up in this wheel anyway, for the Strongbox nodes. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for my Atlas Tree. Passive, like I said before, I'm just going to go down and take block nodes, and then I'll probably start taking jewel sockets. These jewel sockets, I'll probably take this life and mana nodes, and then I'll start filling in some masteries like life masteries. These life nodes, life regen, that'll be nice. These armor nodes will probably end up being, I'll probably end up taking those armor nodes. One thing I did want to mention is this note here that says burning enemies you kill have a 3% chance to explode, dealing a tenth of their max health as fire damage. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but I had this node spec'd, and I don't think it works with totems because it says you kill, and we're technically not killing stuff. Our totems are killing stuff. So let me know in the comments if that works, and I just didn't notice it because I'm an idiot. But I may spec that in the next passive that I get in the next level just to run some maps to see. But yeah, another good one if you do want to take this mastery is the fire explosion you inflict deals an extra -5 to fire res. Because we are running flammability and wave of conviction, that will give us quite a bit of extra exposure, which is just more damage. But yeah, that is it for day 2. I'm hoping that for day 3, I'm going to be in probably high yellow tier maps, probably low red tiers, and we can actually start doing some bosses and see how this build feels bossing. I have a feeling it's going to feel really good, but you never know. So, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe, and have yourself a wonderful day.